New developments in the case against Christian Bahena Rivera. He's the man convicted of murdering Mollie Tibbetts back in 2018. Now, since his conviction, his attorneys have filed various motions with the judge hoping to change the outcome of the case. Local 5's John Diaz joins us now from the Poweshiek County Courthouse. And John, this comes on the day originally scheduled for sentencing in this case.
Yes, Samantha. Instead, the judge spent the morning hearing arguments on a motion that the defense attorneys had filed. Now, defense attorneys basically are claiming that two people have come forward, and they came forward on the day that Christian Bahena Rivera took the stand in his own defense, saying that they know who killed Mollie Tibbetts. Now, this information didn't come to light in the trial, but defense attorneys spent several weeks digging into this information. They say that, plus other evidence, is key to clearing Bahena Rivera's name. Now, defense attorneys were asked as they were leaving the courthouse how this lines up with the story that Bahena Rivera told on the stand, that it was two masked men who forced him to be part of a plot to kill Mollie Tibbetts.
Remember, we've been provided this masked men thing from day one. That's information that he's given us. We have a duty with that to corroborate it however we can. We don't know who those masked men were. We don't know, where to look.
Now, prosecutors say they know they are obligated to turn over evidence that would clear somebody's name, but they say that doesn't exist in this case, in part because this trial is over. Prosecutor Scott Brown saying that there are contradictions in the defense attorney's arguments. He's asking the judge to deny the motion.
All you have to do is look at the defendant's statement that he gave at trial. The only thing that matches is that Mollie Tibbetts was involved and that at least two other guys with ski masks and sweaters and dark pants were the ones that showed up, abducted, and killed her. That's it.
Now, defense attorneys say the first person to come forward on the day that Bahena Rivera testified was a man named Arnie Mackey, who says that a second prisoner at the Keokuk County Jail admitted to killing Mollie along with another man. So, Samantha, we could hear more on that depending on how the judge rules. And coming up tonight at 10, we'll hear from folks here in the community on how they are responding to everything that transpired today. For now, we are live in Poweshiek County. John Diaz, Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
John, thank you. We'll hear more from you later tonight. Our legal panel explains what's happening is not unusual, but they explain the reasoning behind the request is unusual given the jailhouse allegations. Now, remember, that inmate came forward during trial. Defense claims it's a violation based on Supreme Court precedent.
When we talk about Brady versus Maryland, what we're talking about is exculpatory information that may lead to another conclusion that Mr. Rivera actually didn't commit this crime.
We call that a Brady violation. So our Constitution's due process clause requires that if the prosecution or its investigators are in the possession of evidence that is favorable to the accused, they're required to timely turn it over.
The defense is alleging that the prosecution withheld evidence, that they could have given it sooner, but that they didn't give it as soon as they should have.
You can watch all of this morning's proceedings on the Local 5 YouTube page, as well as more from our legal panel. Just search We Are Iowa or Local 5 News into the search bar and get caught up on all the Bahena Rivera trial as we are on Iowa.com. Now, John Diaz has been following the case from the start and has everything you need to know on these explosive developments.